Hi everyone, it's Chris and welcome back to another video. Thank you very much for joining me today. Now today I thought I'd continue with my series of favourite five, where I share my favourite five albums and singles and so on for any one band or artist. Today the choice is Alice Cooper. So I've got my favourite five albums and my favourite five singles by them. So first up, number five is School's Out. So this is from '72. It's on Warner Brothers, produced by Bob Ezrin. I love the kind of little fold out sleeve, like a desk. I don't have the panties in it, sadly, but brilliant album cover. It's a bit of a mixed album, if I'm honest. School's Out is a fantastic song. That's like an eternal youth anthem. It's anti-authority. It's summer rebellion. It's got a wonderful riff. That children's chorus. It's an all-time classic for me. It's kind of a really good mix of glam, of attitude, and pop genius. It's fantastic. But the rest of the album, we've got a bit of West Side Story meets glam, bit of jazz lounge, orchestral glam. Public Enemy Number 9, is it? I think it's called. That's like a riff rocker, which with a little bit of swagger. It's quite Stonesy, I think. You know, we've got nostalgic glam ballads, and it's a little bit of a mix. It's like theatre meets garage rock. I think everything is a bit larger than life on this particular album. But I think, if I'm honest, I think the cover's better than the album. Bob Ezrin said that the idea was to make each track feel like a school subject, and they are quite different. I don't know which subjects they would link to, but yeah, it's a decent album. Just it's a little bit uneven, if I'm honest. So that's at number five. At number four, I've gone with my latest addition, actually, to my Alice Cooper collection, which is this one, Muscle of Love. I love the cover of this. This is from 1973, I think. Warner Brothers again, produced by Jack Douglas, I think. I'm not convinced about that. I think it is. This cardboard cover pizza box thing, which was brilliant. Just pure Alice Cooper weirdness. A lot of them were sent back because they thought they were marked, but that was actually just part of it. I think this was a band who were burning out at the time. There's quite a lot of internal tensions, but I've always really liked this album, so I was delighted to add this to my collection recently. The opening track is called Big Apple Dreaming, which is kind of is grand and gritty. It's kind of cinematic rock. It's a great opener, thick riff, layered horns, strings. It almost could be like the theme to a New York crime drama, I always think. There's a little bit of dirty funk rock with what's the song, Never Been Sold Before. That's pretty good. A little bit Stonesy, very garage. Hard-Hearted Alice, which is a kind of a slow burning ballad. I think one of his most underrated performances, actually. Working Up a Sweat is funky and energetic. Muscle of Love, that's an absolute classic Alice Cooper rocker. Driving riff, shouted chorus, little touch of satire in there as well. And there's a song called Man with a Golden Gun. Now, they knew that the next film was going to be Man with a Golden Gun because all the films were released in the order of the book, so they wrote a song hoping that it would be their moment, but it wasn't. Lulu got the gig, so that's why there's a song on here called Man with a Golden Gun. It's very, again, cinematic, heavy on the drama. It's kind of got that sort of brass bit to it as well. Teenage Lament 74, which is a fantastic glam ballad, gospel style backing vocals, one of the best on the album without a doubt. It's got backing vocals by LaBelle. I think the Pointer Sisters possibly on it as well. It's a little bit less theatrical than some of his other albums, often seen as a bit transitional, a bit underrated, but it's full of gritty energy for me. The band would split up after this album, and I think the next one, which comes I think the following year, would be Welcome to My Nightmare, his first solo album under the same name as Alice Cooper. So that's Muscle of Love from 73, 4, whatever that is. But really pleased to add that to the collection. So that's at number four. At number three, I've gone with Killer. This is from 1971 or 72, I think. Arguably the most daring, I think, of the Alice Cooper albums, possibly, and it's often seen as the best album for good reason, I think. So this is, I think it's 71 or 72, or 72 it says on here. It's again Warner Brothers. Bob Ezrin produced this, and I think he was instrumental in shaping the kind of band and just kind of getting hold of their raw energy and putting it into really theatrical hard rock. It's quite dark, it's dangerous, as I said, it's theatrical. It's evolving from, the kind of Detroit garage sound that they had on the first couple of albums to a more complex, more kind of ambitious sound. But it's a really good album. Under My Wheels is fantastic. It's kind of like a sleazy, swaggering hard rock anthem. It's a classic opener. Punchy horns, great groove. It's almost a little bit. Is it proto-punk possibly? There's a little bit of a snarl to it. I've seen Alice Cooper live and he certainly played it, and I think it was a live staple, but it's a great tune to open the album. Be My Lover is a really good song as well. It's quite glammy, nice blend of kind of radio friendliness and his kind of signature sarcasm. Desperado, fantastic song. That's a kind of a dramatic ballad. I think that was inspired by Jim Morrison, possibly, maybe even done as a tribute to him, possibly. I'm not sure. What other songs on here? You Drive Me Nervous, which is like the evil twin of Schools Out. A song called Yeah 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 on here as well, which is kind of like bluesy rock, sleazy kind of strutting thing. Dead Babies, which is quite disturbing, theatrical, bit provocative. Yeah, that's good as well. And the closing track, Killer, is just like mental. It's just like it's chaotic. It's just total madness. I'm not really sure what that song is about, but that's my third favourite Alice Cooper album, Killer from '72. In second place, I've gone with Love It to Death. This is from '71, I think. This is again on Warner Brothers. This was the first album to be produced by Bob Ezrin, and although it's album number 3 for the Alice Cooper Band, I think this is often seen as the true debut in terms of the classic Alice Cooper sound here. We've got shock value, we've got drama, we've got good songwriting, good tight songwriting, a lot of attitude. Love the band shot on the back, it's fantastic, isn't it? Really good. We've got Caught in a Dream, which is kind of glammy garage rock. I'm 18, which is just brilliant. It's an anthem, isn't it? It's raw. I think it was the breakthrough single, wasn't it? Was that the first single? Iconic riff, snarling delivery, almost punk before punk, I would have said. Long Way to Go is kind of a bit more of an urgent rocker. Black Juju is that sort of, it's like a bit doomy, isn't it? It's like proto-doom, if such a thing exists. It's quite atmospheric, experimental kind of track. Yeah, it's pretty good. The Ballad of Dwight Fry's on here. Is It My Body, which is kind of a bit sleazy, a bit glam theatre. That's good as well. So yeah, it's a good album. Really enjoyed that, and that's number 2 on my list. And there's a song here, Hallowed Be My Name, which is not obviously the Iron Maiden song, but it's a little bit of blues rock. So yeah, it's Alice Cooper. I think it is possibly his most dangerous and theatrical, possibly, or them rather than him, because that's the band name, isn't it? And at number 1, I've gone with the album that I think most people, well, not most people, quite a lot of people have at number 1, and that's Billion Dollar Babies. I think this has got 4 singles on it. This is I'm going to say 73. Again, Warner Brothers, Bob Ezrin produced. Really good album. It's a kind of a mix of kind of horror or the content, horror, sex, politics, fame. This is the most successful album. I think it got to number 1 here in the UK. I think it did in the States. But Hello, Hooray, great song. That's a cover tune. I just can't remember who it originally did it. Is it Rolf someone? I can't remember. It's grandiose. It's kind of an epic opening. It builds from gentle to really, something. It's a great track. Elected is on here. Massive production. Lots of a kind of fake crowd noise. It's kind of, Alice Runs for President. It's a masterclass in rock spectacle, really is. Billion Dollar Babies is a great song. That's got Donovan on it, isn't it? With a kind of a bit of a creepy duet, but that's great. It's got a killer riff, really good. I think Donovan's vocals, the kind of creepy harmonies, adds a real kind of twist and to that song. Unfinished Sweet, is it called? Which is kind of sleazy. No More Mr. Nice Guy, which is one of his big songs. It's a kind of iconic radio-friendly glam rock hit. It's probably one of the catchiest songs, maybe. Classic riff, good sing-along chorus. Again, that sneering kind of charm that Alice Cooper brings. Generation Landslides on here, kind of nice acoustics thing. I think that's that one. I Love the Dead, which is like a gothic horror kind of orchestral campy thing at the end. We've got, so interesting sleeve, we've got the dollar bill that came with it, and I've also got in here these as well, little cards which also came with it as well. But that's my favourite Alice Cooper album. I think there was 4 singles on that. Fantastic album, great cover, typical Alice Cooper stuff. So there's my favourite Alice Cooper albums. Okay, let's go to singles. So in 5th place, this is not a double A, but it should be. It's tremendous. And it's Under My Wheels is in 5th place. It's back with Desperado, which is a tremendous song. Absolutely love that. So that's at number 5, Under My Wheels. At number 4, gone with Hello Hooray. What an anthem that is. All his big hits were kind of anthemic, except for 1 or 2, but they were all like that. So Hello Hooray, fantastic stuff. Love this song, love the melody. This is a promo copy, actually. This is Teenage Lament 74 for Muscle of Love. Great song. It's got, I think, a stereo version on one side and a mono on the other side or something. And at number 2, Elected. Great stuff. Again, another anthem, that fake crowd noise, you know, Alice Cooper for President sort of stuff. Great riff, absolutely killer riff, brilliant song. But my favourite one is the kind of the perennial one. I love that. This reminds me of being at primary school and playing it at the kind of primary school disco right at the end of July in the school term, summer term. And that's, of course, School's Out. Which I just think is an absolute classic. I love that song. I don't really tire of that. I think it's just a genius song. So there you go. It's my favourite 5 Alice Cooper albums and 45s. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'm sure I'll be back sometime with another video. Cheers.